And welcome back, everybody. This is Shadow in the Pond. So we're going to be. First off. Well, there's a couple things I want to show you because I am going to be replacing all of my black oak planks on my house. I'm gonna use them as a texture, but they don't really go all that well with a full house. Like maybe like there would be a great um in layer. So like if this dropped in another layer and I wanted to make it look extra dark, that is what I'll be using. But I have come up with what I'm going to be using as a replacement for at least a chunk of the house. And these are these dust bricks that are brought to you by this current mod. I really like the look of these because they give that a nice dark but also neat looking. So again, I don't think the whole house will look good layered with that all the way through. But it does give a better contrast than these current bricks out here give. So that's kind of what I'm starting out thinking about with getting some of this replaced. But that's not going to be our main build for today. That is going to be a side one that we're going to be working on while everything else is going on. So this will be like more of a side project while we do our main build for the day. But there are a couple other things I do want to catch everyone else up on. So first off, welcome to what is currently my house. I did a lot of this. This was a lot of just small detailing work that I've been working on. It's taken some time. So I did show you the kitchen at the end of the last one. Still loving the way this looks. But now I've actually come through here and had these rooms separated. Here's going to be my armory, where I'm going to store a bunch of different like weapons and stuff and my armor, because I'm actually probably going to go around wearing like some fur armor or like some of the more unique armor sets, like the one I have on right here. This armor set is so cool looking. Actually, let me show you this on the armor stand. It looks better on the armor stand than it does on a player. Also got some pretty decent enchants from this. I think some mods increase that like a better enchanting chance. Look at this. Oh, that looks insane. I love the way that looks. I need to get this enchanted as well, because I think this gives me as much protection as diamonds, which it should. It costs a lot to make. Not easy to make at all. But here is, the good old diamond gear. And that's enchanted, fully enchanted, and ready to go. And here's going to my little enchanting room. Still need some more bookcases to bring it all together. I'm going to put like a little chair right here so that it's like, it looks like you sit down to do the enchanting. Need to replace the flooring still. Haven't decided on what, but that is, yeah, so this is going to be my little enchanting room. Probably will put the higher up bookshelves with like empty bookcases and some other stuff. And if I can't, actually, is that a possibility? So it might be a possibility to actually put blank books onto the ground. I just thought of that, because you can do that with ingots. So this is something really fun one of the mods does. Wait, well. Yeah, see? So you can put, like, ingots on the ground to, like, show the representation of them. Really, really like that. Easy to pick up, too. So I wonder if that will be allowed to be done with books. So I have a book right here. Oh, it totally will. Awesome. Wait, can I turn that with a wrench? Wrench. Nope. But maybe I can, like, lay it down? No. I wonder if I can put multiple books in the same area. Let me... I have some stuff to make a book, so let's go and check on that right now. Oh, by the way, completely sidetracked by my own thought process of making a book now. But I will go ahead and get back to what I was saying before about what we will be doing today. So with these mods, they make a whole new use out of basically every material. So, oh, that's cool. I like that. So, since these do make a whole new use out of almost every mod, not like every material, I've never been in more of a need for iron, gold, well, silver is something that's new to the mod pack, I don't think you can create a farm for that. I may have to look that one up to see if that's even remotely possible, because if it is, I really like the silver looking equipment. It looks really cool. But these are all things that we're going to have to be doing. And also, taking the hard course of making the dusk... words are great. The dusk bricks, because what you end up having to do for a dusk brick is this. And that makes 4. So that's gonna be using a lot of dust bricks, so that's gonna take a solid minute to get all that done. But again, so what I'm gonna actually be doing is I'm gonna actually be looking up a better iron farm, because I need to have the iron farm right underneath me, because again, this is a multiplayer server, so when I'm not there, things don't work. So this will be after a farm that is near me and underneath me, and I wanted it working better than the one I made in my world. So I'm gonna have to look up some of the mechanics and ideas behind iron farms to make this work. I also do want to make it public for anyone who is nearby me, so Shroomland will definitely be getting access to that if they don't already have access to their own, probably better one. But also, yes, that is a netherite door. I wasted ancient debris on that. One, very, very funny. But so yeah, I'm planning to make a iron place, and then for that iron farm, the build I kind of want to do on top of it, because I do want to actually make a build out of this iron farm. I want to do like an underground dance theater that is connected directly to this. So up here will be like this horror zone where I'm gonna build out all the trees and well, not build out all the trees, but like thicken the foliage. And by the way, get rid of those purple ones. I really like those trees, but we're getting rid of them. Build out all the the tree line, and build in like pathways I could cut out and twist around them. And like because I want to make it so that, well, I've already explained this once before. I want to make it so that like right when you walk into this, you just lose all sight of the past one. You can just like catch glimpses of it, like little lights in the distance. So it always feels like you are just always out of sight of everything, while also still being able to see it to navigate. That's also what the pathways will be for. But yeah, so this will be like this like horror area up at the top. There'll be like a town area over, like a beach town area over here once we're all done. And this will be like, oh, the unsuspecting travelers travel back into the woods and get lost, you know, that type of ordeal. It'll be very fun. But underneath it, I kind of wanted to have this like very fancy underground casino ground type of feel. That one probably take a lot longer, and that's where most of my farms will be. So like I'll have this upper floor of like glass and all this other stuff, and like below it will be the farms working. So it's like you can literally have like a table on top of the iron farm as you watch the golems drop down, and there's like they're betting for how long they'll take to die and stuff like that. Very fun idea that I just thought of. But the first thing we need to do is go ahead and I want to figure out a better iron farm than the one I had previously, because I'll probably have to replicate that build in my other world, because I did destroy that iron farm, but that's a whole thing. But now is never a better time to start than right now, so let us go ahead and get going. Also, I have to wait for all this stuff to cook. Okay, and welcome back from that super fast clear mode there for a second. As you can see, I have been actually slowly clearing out not only this, but also my mine, or my underground entranceways. I'm gonna probably have to work on making these look a bit nicer in the future, but I'm just trying to get the gist layout. This is also going to be my mine shaft, so it's gonna go all the way down to bedrock. And on each section, I'm gonna try to have like different farms and stuff, as well as then decorate them into nice rooms. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in. If I'd explained all that, but that was my more updated idea now. But I'm gonna go ahead and explain the iron farm we're gonna be doing. So I wanted to do a more updated one that wasn't in my other world. But when I looked that one up, it was a super in-game one that included using slime blocks and like all this other mechanics and stuff that I just currently do not have access to. At least not easily. Not without me sitting here and farming for a long time. Long time. Wait, no. What is that commercial? It's like a Japanese. It's like long. Whatever. That doesn't matter. But we're gonna go with the simple one where you have the spawning area in this section, and well, I wouldn't say a simple one. This is actually a really good one. It gets a lot of iron pretty quickly. I just wanted a better one, but it is what it is. So we're gonna go with the one where we have all the 4 iron golems spawning in each corner like we had in my past one, and the 3 villagers in each section. We're gonna go ahead and finish out getting all the rooms and everything constructed with this, and then we're gonna go try to find our villagers. And also, I'm gonna change up the bottom because if I remember correctly, let me go check. And so, okay, yes, we do have the auto crafter in these mod packs, which is very nice. So I'm not gonna leave it as just like collecting the iron. I actually want them to auto craft it into the iron blocks. And in order to do that, we'll have to make a little mini sorter because we'll sort out the poppies into a single chest. And then after that chest is full, I'm also gonna have them sort into becoming bone meal for me, so we can do a lot of stuff with bone meal. And that way we auto craft out all the immediate options that we will need for this. So iron's gonna go straight into iron blocks, which is great because you can always break that down, not a problem. So that is the overall gist of the idea for this iron farm. Is I do want to get into some redstone and get that crafting away. So we're gonna hop back into some super fast clear mode and get this area cleared out, maybe a little bit higher up as you saw when I started it. And we will be back once I figure out how to also get villagers. I might have to ask around in chat. Alright, let's go. And welcome back from the super fast clear mode right there, everybody. As you can see, we have now went ahead and gotten all the areas set out for the iron farm build. I have most of the materials I need, not everything I need to actually do the full setup just yet. As you have the 12 beds, 9 hoppers to collect all the iron and all the drops from the iron golems, trapdoors to do some setups for the, like, to prevent the village from the zombies and stuff from getting to the villagers, which will be down there. So we will go ahead and get all this kind of set up a little bit right now, at least most of it, just so you can kind of see how it gets set up. So again, I have almost everything ready. There is one thing that we do need to get before, well, actually two things. So one is I need more iron for more hoppers, because I need to make a sorting system that then functions into an auto crafter that will then maybe, if I can get this to work correctly, then send the auto-crafted blocks, and this is in the future, but the auto-crafted blocks back up to the surface. So that's where I can build, like, the blacksmiths, where I'll have people, if they need iron or anything, they can go there and grab some iron from that location. So as you can see, all you really need is a single infinite water source, or just 4 buckets. I would probably just get 4 actually, let me do this first. So first, in order to get them to walk down, I don't have fence gates. I don't. Whoops. Let me craft the. No. Let me craft the fence gates right now. Okay. So first, you want to go ahead and grab some fence gates and do this. So what we're doing right now is we're actually going to be placing these all down right through here. And then we are going to mine out that middle one. And voila. And so, oh, okay. So yeah, then you open them all. Normally they don't open all by themselves, but mods, great, I love them. So now what you want to go ahead and do is put down the water so that fence gate's supposed to stop that. Why did the fence gate get washed away right there? No. Okay, and so yeah, for some reason, it just needed me to put the water down first. Normally that doesn't matter because the fence gates will stop them, but for some reason, in this case, the fence gates did not want to be stopped right there. Don't know what was going on with that, but it is what it is, so it's not a big deal. So next we have if we'll go ahead and get the main kill chamber set up, because these areas are some very weird placements of blocks. So that's why, yeah, I'm gonna show you right now. So we come down here, and what you need to do is, let me pull my beds out. A bed here. Destroy this ladder so I can put another bed down. Torch gone. Bed here and bed here. So there's your beds right there. And then, okay, and so what you need to do is you actually put a slab here and a slab here. And then you put a trap door right here so you can actually turn this on and off. And the zombie will actually be on this side over here. So I'll have to guide a zombie in for this area. I'll probably make it way down separately, but that is where the zombie will stand. And when you have the trapdoor open, they're a little bit taller, so the zombie shouldn't be able to get through here, and it'll scare the villagers, causing them to spawn the iron golem over here, which is just right in their spawn radius. Of course, you do have to spawn proof this entire area. Later, I will be spawn proofing it with glass. Currently, it will just be carpet or something simple. And so that will cause the iron golems to spawn in and get blown down into the abyss right there. Which, for me, if I come over here, I have a ladder already down to that area. Voila, and we are down here in the abyss for the iron golems. And this is where you will be using your signs and your hoppers. But again, I'm going to link mine up directly to this instead. If you just want to... If you just want a basic one, this is just where you would hook up your double chest, and that will fill up so quickly it'll be mind-boggling. But I want something a little bit more, so I will be doing this instead. Voila. And then you post the bad sign. Give me. Okay, so it should. I hope this works as intended, but we will see. We will see. We will see in just some moments. Okay, so once the signs are down, which normally they're floating, don't have the sticks right there, I'm gonna have to run. Okay, yep, it grabs everything from it. Cool. Okay, so then we would put down the bucket of lava, which I think what I'm gonna need to do is actually this. So let me grab this, pull this out. Okay, I'm gonna have to be fast with this, or I might burn to death and break stuff. Okay, so you should. Okay. There we go. Alright, so now they should fall down into this, burn to death, push out your materials to here. But I'm going to be doing a little bit more. And what I'll be doing is actually, I'm going to need, thank you very much to a Atomic Wave on this server. He actually gave me 9 villagers to go ahead and get this farm up and running. Could not have done this without him. No chance at all. But what I will be doing, since I do actually need 12 villagers, and I don't want to bother him to bring more villagers over here. Like, every time I need more villagers, I don't want to bother him every time, because he is on the other side of the map. That's like a 20-minute journey, regardless of what you're doing. So, what I'm going to be doing is I am going to make a villager farm down here as well, using... so I'm going to make 2 of them, just so that we can get the breeding moving a bit faster. And I'll get the rest of the villagers pushed into there. So 4 of them total is what I meant. So I'll be making a double villager farm, just so we can get a production line of villagers starting to be pushed out, and that will actually be right across from this area. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that created and get all these villagers bred up and into their holes. And we will go ahead and see how this is all looking like in just a minute.